Someone who was struggling. She said spiritually she was being abused by ghosts. She was like someone who had a spiritual husband who is a ghost at night. Her relationships don't last. And I remember it was June, 4 tapama. June is very cold, and I cleansed her hair because and when I cleansed her the same night, it came through. It used different faces. A spiritual partner used different faces. It came as an ex-husband. Even a marriage ended because of this demon. I always call it as a demon. I always say people who give bana baba tuluje baseleka kaneti they don't have hearts. Motho o jesa batho lo fa bana baba to the spiritual partners. And when I cleansed her hair, it just disappeared. The thing, it came and said goodbye.
Just like that.
It came and said goodbye.
Greetings and salutation. Welcome to Podcast Lapses Wheeler again with another episode. What do you need to do is simple. Make sure you like, you subscribe, and you share. You tell us on the comment section what do you think about today's episode. Remember, if you want to be on the show, you send us a VN on the comment section, not on the comment section, below the screen, and tell us what is your story. And then by just doing that, you'll be here with me having a conversation and you telling us your story. I will never be alone. So, first time when I saw you, I like a spiritual queen. I was like, hey, how are we going to do this thing? So it's a remote throne. As a spiritual queen. How did you name yourself as a spiritual queen?
Hey, the name just, I used to not even post myself, on TikTok. I used to just repost the crazy things. And I used to people used to hear it's me by barking because, my barking can go loud and be like a noise of a lion. So the name just came through my mind because my mom used to call herself Queen. So I was like, you know what? Queen plus spiritual. Okay, spiritual queen. And the name was just like that. It just came to my mind. I believe ancestors brought it to my mind because even the things that you think about, maybe you're starting to start a business.
Yes.
You're thinking to start a business. It comes as an idea. Can't you know? There's a purpose behind you thinking about that. Not everything that we think about will happen, but some things are a planted idea in your mind by your angels or your ancestors or your God.
How do you greet you? Do you have to say Bayete when or do you say Togoza? How do you greet you?
No, normally litobela ilukile monna or larbogoshing. And then for people that are in South Africa, we are normally used to communicate in Zulu. It accommodates many people. So when you say Emakosini, most of the people they understand, even though you are not Zulu. But if you look at my duke, you can even see I tie it in a different way that not everyone on TikTok can just do this or Facebook.
Oh, so when I like as a spiritual queen, when did you focus or now I want to focus on this thing? Because I believe that yes, you do have that thing. I'm different from other kids. So at what age did you discover now I have this gift?
I've always dreamt crazy things and I've always prayed. And I grew up in a house where we prayed a lot. And when I started taking this serious, it was after I heard this man saying, you know what, you do have a matlosi from your mom and your father's side. That was 2020. And 2021, I started babbing. I was like, oh. Those things started. I thought this is my mom's things, but now I think I'm also, maybe that's why I've not been getting a job, Besides maybe witchcraft and the matlosi blocking, I need to take this serious. So I have nothing to lose. I don't have a mom, I don't have a dad. I can just go and sit in the bushes. And then I hear people saying, you just go to the mountains, rivers and caves, you will be healed, because I was suffering from panic attacks also. So I was like, you know what, I have nothing to lose. Let me try this. That's when I started taking it serious, when I started babbing. I started by hiccups, very painful hiccups, because it comes hiccup babbing. So that's when I started taking it serious. That was 2021.
That was not long ago. So far so good.
So far so good. I went to the mountain for like 1 year, 6 months or more, and then they gave me cards.
1 year?
Yeah, 1 year, 6 months or so, and then
No, Ria and Ditabeng. What were you doing in
I
the
just
mountains?
go and sit at the mountains, and then I pray, and I will go to the water, because I was once cleansed by an evil person. Once, the second and the 100 times people see me in the water, they will think maybe someone trained me. No, I give all the credit to my guides. It shows what I do have a guides indeed. It's not like a fake thing that you hear, maybe you're just bapping because of something else, because there are people who bap because of idliso. There are people who bap because they have gas, a lot of gas. There are people who bap because they have amatlozi. So sometimes you even doubt, do I even have a real calling?
Yeah.
So it comes as a baby. This thing is like step by step. You will start from scratch and you keep going, and you just keep going. And the clothes, the colors, they just keep giving you. They just keep giving you. You just keep growing this gift.
That sounds very special, eh? Do you feel special? I can wax
I
that
do.
special
I-
treatment.
Yeah, I do. I feel like my gift is very rare. I feel like my gift is very different. Even last night, I was doing Reiki. In a very long time, I've not done Reiki because I have long queues. I get very busy to a point where I don't have time for the lives. And people were feeling different things. People are dizzy. People are feeling tingles all over their bodies. Some they feel like things are moving in their tummy. So it never goes away. And I'm like, wow, my gift is very special. I do see people copying it. And I saw this other person. She was looking like a ghost. I pressed block immediately. I'm like, hey, these people are full of tricks. I used rods. The whole TikTok used rods.
Yes.
I only knew one gogo. She's in the Cape side. And she's like Xhosa. You can see their mix. Yeah. One of those Xhosas who are mixed. You can see with the long hair. She's so beautiful. I only saw her using rods in South Africa. The next thing, the whole TikTok, it's using rods. I used the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. The whole TikTok went to take a lot or wherever they bought them. They're using cards. They're no longer using their bones or profit or sabona.
Yes.
So yeah, my gift is very different because I see people copy. And when people go and comment that you're copying Spiritual Queen, they get blocked. So
You know, with cards in it, I used to see it, but not in real life, like on the television, on these TV series, like these psychiatrists or psychics.
psychic mediums.
Yes, mediums. Thank
Yeah.
you, that one. So they use those cards, and then they were like, I don't know how they read them. So who taught you how to read the cards? Like, get the cards out, that's all gambula, musne.
Yeah,
5
mine are
cards.
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards.
Yeah.
So when they showed me, I was like, this is crazy because I wrote them with a ballpoint. You can't believe it. And they prophesy like no one's business. Behind them, moya wa bulela. Because someone will be like, oh, nakinya ka sporofito. Kisona sporofito.
So profit katso.
They are read bophelo ba motho. I read celebrities. I read high profile people with this card.
Seriously?
So that's how dangerous they are. They are like a mirror. My granny, she had a mirror. As much as I am not using the mirror, I took a break, but them, the cards themselves, when I get testimonies, people will be like, wow, how can you see my life from the past until now? You even read the future. I remember reading someone, they went 200K million something. I'm like, wow. So yeah, I get shocked all the time when I get testimonies.
Yeah, yes, normally ne never ne sifa kashele awokoko like batho ba go ba le badimo on the show ne. We ask them the same question, hore what do you see, what do you sense? Normally you'll start with our crew ne. So because one guy is not here and I believe he's coming soon, let's test with him, the camera.
With him, with the cards.
Yeah, no, it could be any, the rods or the cards.
Or the cards. Does he have questions?
Do you have the questions?
You can use the rods if he have questions, but if he doesn't have questions, I can just read him.
Okay.
I can just read him with the cards.
Yeah. Do you have questions? You don't have questions. Okay.
Can I have your name? No one taught me to read cards. This is the way I read them, and you can see they fit very well on my hands because the one that you buy there online, they are very big. I can't really shuffle them. So our grannies, they're able to use this one.
You remind me of my gambling days, yes.
Oh, really?
I used
So I can draw like 3 cards. They fall like this. They fall like this.
How dilo di tsamaya ga botsa di fall like this, ne?
No, normally they just fly.
Okay.
And when I'm shuffling like this, my granny is picking them up. Yeah, so someone would just think my granny is picking them up. Oh Lord, they're disappearing now. So I will draw also 3 this side. I do like this. Even if the bones, if you see people do bones, you find them that they were reading people. I have a granny that says, you know what, I need to wash my bones in the morning, and then I will read you. So I don't know if the new generation does even know that you have to wash bones. So I keep doing like this. You find granny doing a cross because she was reading my cousin, now reading me. They don't want the same thing to continue, like they're reading the same person. So you do a cross like this. Wale se di baganya. Ditaba tša kgomoso. Wow, 3 of them, they fell same time. Okay, e re lebeletše bophelo ba kgomotso. E ka bolela ka dilo tše bolo re ke tša kgale tšona benong tša future, because whatever I pick here, sooner or later it's gonna happen. Whatever I pick here might be about you, your partner, your friends, your families, your enemies. They warn you, they guide you. Ke bona I see someone who desire to have like a family, who desire to have a house, who desire to have like a property. And when I read you, I don't only read you, I'm reading the whole family. My cards are like bones. They pick up your friend, your families, your enemies. They warn you, they guide you, because you'll be like, oh, Gogo, I don't relate to that. Or maybe it's in my past, or maybe it's in my future. So I see you going to end family relationship. There are people that you're going to stop talking to them because of certain things that you will hear, and you'll be like, I know they're my blood, but I'm ending this relationship. And I see you bearing in your family. I don't know if you buried in the last 3 months or it's something yet to come. So when you pray, now the people that I read them, I tell them to pray for good to happen, the bad to not happen. You're going to cast out wena moya wa lisu le bolo le tla ka pela le bolo a le gona di bukeng ja modimo ke o cast out. I cast out the spirit of premature death. I see you're going to get lots of visitors. I see there's like an announcement at home that will be made. I see lots of jealousy around you. I don't know what you have that people don't have, but jealousy feletsa e dira boloi. Batho ba tsena dindumbeng tsa baloi ka lebitso la lena ka baka la gore batho ba mo gaufi le lena se ba ka moka na bona boloi ba re yo, you look so good. What? Some of them, they're cursing you. Ill wishes. It's not all of them, and the jealousy is around you. Someone can come from Cape Town and come and wish you bad things when they don't even know you. It's people that are around you, the people that are around you. They're showing me that, you know what, you are a very warm-hearted friend, you know. You are a very warm-hearted person. You are full of love. You're full of love. When you love with all of your heart. And you're someone that doesn't really talk much, but you're like a quiet person with a very warm heart. People are able to relate to you because of your heart. They read your aura. They're like, wow, you have a very good aura. I see you were born with lots of luck. I see you were born to succeed. But there's like a darkness around you. You know, when you see a black a tea or a cup of coffee that is dark, and you put a drop of milk, you are like that drop of milk. Your blessings are surrounding you like this. They're going like this. They can't really locate you because you're like in the darkness. But I see lots of good fortune. Good fortune, mostly it's money. So if you cleanse this darkness, your good luck, your success will come through. But avoid dangerous risky things. Ke bona motho bo re to rwala ka mo heno if already ona motho bo le rwele dinoga. Ke bo le o nyaka tšhelete o fitishisha tekano. O nyaka tšhelete o fitishisha. Ke bona motho bo le they will betray you. They're going to backstab you while you trusted them. I see lots of lies around you. I see a selfish woman. I see someone cheating. Ke bona someone that is going to have an accident and have disability allowance, like SASSA allowance. So le rapeditše ka kudu o ska ba le motho bo le ba se gole ka mo heno. Ke bona motho bo le rata o bala, o rata dibuka. Those were your reading for today. So yeah.
What do you think? It's on. Sure.
So when I read, I pick up the past yamoto, I pick up the present, and also pick the future and the people around them. They literally pick up everybody. Because you can go to a bone reader. When you get there, they will be telling you about your sister that is not there. I remember another Gogo saying, you know what, my brother say I owe him. Because he went to a consultation, and when they get there, they were talking about me, not him. And he went for his ndavas, but they end up not telling him what he came for. So yeah, you find that when I'm reading him, I'm also picking up the people around him.
All right. I saw you have a very good relationship with water. Yeah. How is your relationship with water?
Oh wow, water, it's amazing. Water heals me. Water, it's my natural herb. Water, it's my medicine. Whether I'm sick or not, water heals me. And also, as you see, I work with lots of people, and you get lots of problems of people every day. Water heals me. It takes away my mind from many things. So with water, I do have guides that heal with water, and those guides are the ones that are taking over when it comes to my gifts, because I do have lots of guides. I do have lots of ancestors that come with different gifts, but the water ones are the ones that takes the cup, and I find myself in the water. I find them bringing people, and I believe when it's ancestors of Refilwe or Widumelo, they talk to their ancestors and they agree, oh, Widumelo must go there and get cleansed by our daughter. As much as she looks so young, but we have given her all the tools. So with water, I find myself also finding people that ancestors bring, that they also need my guidance when it comes to the water side, because blue and white, most of the people, they are dreaming that, but you find that they are not finding really the people who connect with them and deal with the certain mundau. You don't have to even touch them, but you can take them and take them there, and you sit and guard them. So with water, it's my healer. I don't think I can leave not going to the waters, because my ancestors make sure that people always book for me to always be at the water, to a point where even in winter, the whole winter, I was cleansing in winter. I was busy in winter more than the other months where it's very hot.
Yeah. So I want to ask, speaking of water, Uguti, when you go to these water, do you have a specific water that you go into, the rivers, the dam, or you just go to any? Like you can just go any where there's water?
I remember 2022, they closed the mountain that I was going, because someone's life was taken, and they were like, we don't want spiritual people here anymore. We don't care who's good, who's not. And when it comes to that mountain, so I stopped going. I looked for a new mountain. January 2023, I remember walking around not even knowing, but I was not satisfied with the river. It was very dirty. People kept on asking, because I have people in the book, the list is just keeping on growing and growing. I kept on telling them, I'm not satisfied with this water. I don't think I can cleanse you in this water and feel that I cleansed you. And my brother, my aunt's son, kept on showing me different pools in the woman mountain, because when it comes to mountain, there's a male and female. There's lots of pools where I cleansed people, but immediately when I get a place, it's like it's new. I come 2-3 times there, it's dirty. I move. I can associate myself with dirty places. So I keep moving until I found this dam that I've been using now for more than a year. Even though I hear stories, people were floating not long ago here, but I'm always welcome in that dam. I feel so free. I connect with my ancestors. Immediately when I enter water, my ancestors, they take over. Whatever ghost that the person have, or whatever technological problems they have, my ancestors take over. By just prayer, I find myself switching languages and speaking another language that people don't really understand, but those are my water people. So yeah. You can't really see anything by a physical eye, but with the spiritual eye, you can literally see. I take pictures, and I find people noticing that there is your granny, there is your mkulu in the water. I'm like, wow, the normal camera can be able to take enclosed inside the water. I'm like, wow, I get shocked all the time when people are able to draw, look at his mouth, look at where his head is. I'm like, wow. There are ancestors, there are owners. Every water, every dam, every mountain have an owner, but we do ask when we enter so that the owner can shift for us. So I get very surprised when people are taken by that dam, because Mina, it always welcomed me, and I've healed lots of people there, and I've healed myself too, and I feel so much peace when I go there. You can feel who you are in someone's house. It's very scary. You can feel the energy around, but I become so comfortable that I feel like it's my second home. I've been told that water will take me, but that has never stopped me from going to the waters and doing my job, because as much as I do go heal people, I heal myself there too. I get refreshed there too by water. And for me, myself, to open my things again, and for all these witches that are busy after me, for them to not get through to me, the water is fighting for me. Their herbs are not working.
Because I was asking someone, one of the guests the other day, "Hore, have you ever seen a mermaid inside the water?" And he said, "No, azankai bona." But we keep hearing stories that hore go na le di mermaid in these dams and rivers.
I've never really seen a mermaid. I remember I had a vision where there was like two white women and they were mermaid and they were jumping up and clapping hands and they kept calling me. I was with this other gogo. We kept running. For me, when I explain the dream, they want me to know more about what's going on underneath the water, but I don't want. I want to be in this earth. As much as I've gotten lots of prophecies, but I don't want to hear such stories and entertain them because I don't want to be underneath there. I have a lot of work outside here and they know it very well. I'm at risk for them to take me to go disappear for a year or more. I have a lot in this earth that I have to do. I have a lot of people that I need to help. So I avoid when they show me. I do have dreams where they try to show me, look at inside the water in the dreams, and then I am able to switch myself off and not see whatever they're showing me in the water. I'm good going in and out.
Yeah.
Wa khopela tsena ka mara metsi re khopela ka di coin. You buy to show gore a ona dilo tsa magala. You buy even the water spirits. Ba rata chelete ba dimba metsi le bona self. E ba ka bulela batho ba toro roele because ke ba dimba chelete. So we enter there by asking through water by using coins when we get into the water. So
you just mentioned that when you dream, you have visions, or there is something underneath of water. What is that?
There's another world under the water. It's very dry underneath the water. There's another world. When they take you, you will go and sit there. As much as the water will be involved in your life there, I don't know much about that, but hey, narja like soil that is very wet, but there is an underworld underwater. It's another world because when someone go to us under the water, you hear stories that someone just swimmed in there and they disappeared, but they come out alive. Water didn't choke them. They don't know how to swim.
Yeah.
So yeah. There is mermaids, but I can't lie and say I've ever seen a mermaid. But you will see different signs around the waters that the owner is around here. And as much as you hear people being taken by the waters.
Azanke wa senza anything gore kare go na le anaconda mo.
Not really.
No,
I've heard a lady saying, Gogo, did you feel there was a snake all over around me? I'm like, yo, now how and I came here to clean. And it was in a very small pool at that time. I think it was all in a mind, really. They don't scare me. Now they know if they show me scary things, I will never come back. So normally it's fish that are just passing on your legs. That's it, scratching your legs. But other than that, it's not even a painful feeling. Other than that, I've never seen very scary things because they know I will never go back. I do have an ancestor that comes through a very huge snake to fill up the room. But she come once in a while. She know I'm very scared. Yeah, it's a green snake. And she fill up the whole room. It will be just sitting in the room and I will be not scared. The way I'm so scared of snakes, I will be just sitting there and it's in the room. It's filling up the room. And she know I'm very scared of snakes. So ke mokhekolo bolo re ne ke sepela wa grass profit ba ro skatsa ma sa ya metsing mokhekolo o dumedisa buku kwa ba ka metsing buku kwa ba kitima ka ntwe ngwe kholo kudu ka metsing spirit sa bona. So yeah, I've heard those things when she come through to my dreams and then I was able to connect to her. Oh ne ba bolela ka ntwe so ke sa bola are o ska ba le batho ba o kwatisang wena ka re mokekolo o hey utakama muthu ka metsi. I'm like, wow, what kind of prophecy is this? It hurts my brain. How can she be that dangerous? Because she's a prayerful person. So you end up hearing people saying, "Ay, but they are not witches. It's just that when you mess with them, you find what you want." Because but don't mess with her. Yes, she's not a witch, but bad things are going to follow you. Of course, you're messing with the wrong person. Not that they're doing witchcraft, but you will just get the results.
When you cleanse people there, do you use animals or there are certain things that you use, candles, whatever?
I give it follow. You will not find me killing like a chicken, a goat. I find people like that who say, you know what, I can't help you because I can ngana latela budi le nna ke jiwe ka yona nuka ewe le wena o jiwe ka baka la gore badimbaka. They are not for that. We have different ancestors, so when I go there I don't use any animals when I cleanse my people. So we don't use any blood or kill any animal. Those who need, or they were told they need to kill a certain chicken or goat, I tell them to try their near healers. Yeah.
Or you refer them.
I don't even refer them because people have been scammed to a point where they end up resenting me. So I don't refer anyone to anyone anymore. I just tell them to go and look for someone because I don't want them coming back to me and say that person scammed me. My heart will not be in a good place.
So Maya Navane, when you cleanse them and we believe that when you go into the water, you keep it body and whatnot. Can't the body stay there for too long? And then when I go there, Mina, I collect the bud and take the bud back home.
No, when we go to the waters, we manifest. Before you even enter the waters, because people even twala there at the waters, oceans, dams. So you must specify what kind of spirits are you calling. Same with Mpepo. When you ban Mpepo, you need to specify because all the witches, all the ancestors are going to wake up. And they're going to listen to whatever you're saying. So you need to summon a certain ancestor, a certain koko that you want when you ban that Mpepo. So it's very dangerous to also people who are using Mpepo, just using it everywhere and not calling certain. So when we come to the waters, we call certain spirits. You do give the coins to certain spirits and the owners. You don't just throw coins because you will even give those which ancestors, they go and give their kids to go and buy their cars, your blessings of cars and everything, and you end up not buying those things they gave their kids, your blessings. So we call certain spirits when we go to the water. The next thing, a huge snake can come out or whatever that stay in there. It's very dark. It can come out. So we do ask before we enter the places because they have owners we respect. You don't do that to just open a house that you don't know. Or even if you know it, you pass it every day. It's your neighbor. You can't just go in there and start cooking their things. You ask. And then they give you permission. So people must learn also to know when to enter waters. I find people saying, oh, when it's raining, the water will take you. I go to the waters. It was raining heavy. Yesterday, as you can see, I'm very short. So I don't go deep in the water, but I go in and out because I'm not supposed to do that because I have a lot of work outside with that, as much as I can hear lots of prophets telling me that, but now I know my ancestors will not do that. So
does your ancestors allow you to use moti?
I find people like in Cape Town and they be like, Gogo, I need a certain herb. I go and buy for them and send it to them, but even if someone is using it against me, it does not work. They can go to one healer to another. As much as Linna, so but they are overpowered by the water. People, they end up joining and working together. And to mostly they protect me. Amaketla bobolore ke bana ba di justice tse di khwibudi ke makgetla a dintwa ke bagala ba dintwa bobolore ke mabotho bona ba phela ba le ntweng le rumo e tla mo ba ntšha la bona le rumo ba tlhaba le bona ke bagala bobolore ba nya go nyajiwa akasto nyajiwa they go from one healer to another. They've went to the most highest famous sangomas in South Africa. Now they're jumping borders to Zimbabwe. Yeah, they're jumping borders to Zimbabwe. They've been sending accident. They've been sending sorts of tokoloshes, but
they're very protected.
My ancestors, they fight like no one's business. As much as I believe beside Amatlozi and our foreign spirit, but they're very powerful. I can't say they are most powerful than the herbs, but what I can say is that my ancestors and my water people are very powerful. They fight tooth and nail. You will not touch me. You have to go and touch them first. I don't think anyone can kill me with a gun or anything. They need to go and kill my ancestors first, because I've had lots of people witching me, trying to send their things. It goes back to them.
All right, ke nyaka re bolele ka di spirits inside water, no? You spoke about spirit se sa go tlisha dilo tse sharp, o bona. So what other spirits are there in most cases that you can find?
Oh, you did ask, and I didn't answer that. My mind becomes blank sometimes. You were asking gore motho wa tlhapa kwa le aba sa boya le madimoni o reng.
Yes, thank you.
Motho kono thapa kwa asa boya le motho se tutseno ke mafufunyana thomo gafa, and batho ba re ha ke ba dim ba tsuhile kanti motho o rwele mafufunyana. So hele fitla metseng hape ke sa boiseletsa gore batho ba bitsa mimoya ye itseng. So ele no fitla fela wa no tsentsha motho sa tsebe silo ka metsi. O ne le batho ba le ba khona profita, but they can't do the work. Ba khona profita fela mara ba khona o dira solution.
Yes.
So ba hapeletsa o dira solution ke motho bo le re bona senyama wa hapeletsa wa tsamaisa wa tlhapisa le fitla kwa le ha tsebe le re a direng wa tsena fela wa tlhapisha. The next thing o rwalela memoye mebi bo le re batho ba ilatlhile ditokolo se ba di lahlang ka mola di buya le wena byanong. So it happens that someone can go and cleanse, and when they come back with whatever that people have thrown away there, ditokolo se di thwalo tsa bona dilo mangmang a boya setse a tlhakana tlhogo. So hence I say people must normalize to specify gore ba bitsa medimo e mefeng.
Let's talk about those spirits in go at the beach, you know. Kuna le mimoya e byang, and like, you know, can you take someone o mo tlhapisa go beach?
I did go to Durban recently, and when you get there, there are people who twala there. To my surprise, when we were coming from, is it Shaka Marine, where we see fishes and everything, it's like some activities. We saw a white chicken. My aunt was like, we saw people holding this chicken. So it means it's the same people. It was feeling so cold, and I even thought it's been thrown by an ocean. My aunt was like, no, we saw someone holding a white chicken. It was shaking, feeling so much cold, that chicken. So there are people who are given certain detail, which I believe sometimes it's wrong, but I can't judge. I'm not God. For someone to just go and leave the chicken there, because some of them they kill them, but someone just left the chicken right there.
Yes.
So it's very scary for someone to just leave a chicken very near the ocean. I was surprised. What's going on with this chicken? Are you a witch yourself, you chicken? What's going on?
Yes.
And no, it was left by someone that was told maybe by their healer or in their dreams to go and leave the white chicken there. I don't know what is the purpose of that, but when you get there, you find lots of spirits. So you must summon good spirits, because you don't even know what that person feed the chicken for, or maybe they removed whatever they removed or bathed and feed the chicken to go there. For someone to pick it up or to throw it in the ocean, when it dies there, the spirits are living in there. I just recently saw another Mkulu saying the waters are very dirty, because someone who is a witch go and enter there immediately.
No, so kumhlanga there is no such a thing. Umhlanga is clean. You won't see a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people. So whenever
even the soil, it's very nice. It's very pure.
So there are places where batho ba ralokela go teng ya tshwana le mawatle matamu ba shia dilo. I heard another guy, I didn't understand. Are hey makula ba shia di twalo tsa bona kwa le ba shia di bija tsa bona. I was like shocked. I'm like, yo, you hear things every day, hey. You hear new things every day, because we learn every day. Even though I didn't want to tap into it, I was like, wow. He's like, yo, I'm scared to go there. Can I just bath with water at home? Because wow, ke no tell it's why, because di pleke tse ba di chilafatsa. So there are lots of bad spirits in the waters, as much as metsi a dithatswa wona le tamole ke le tsamayang le very skoon o ka se utlwe smell o tshwana le di pleke tse bolo di tletse di storage di noka tse di tletseng mo Gauteng ka mo ka tse bolo di yang come on what the bona gore yes you are performing spiritual things, but physically you can smell gore no, this is not a right place to perform spiritual things, to cleanse someone. So there are lots of spirits in the waters, and le tamole ke le berekisang ke believe gore le dithatswa, because as much as people can dirty it, you arrive there, it's clean the next day.
Yes, I just wanted to ask, Uti, is it safe for me to go to the beach and swim there? Because beach, everyone goes there, and at the same time, you know, other people, they are throwing their stuff, like you just mentioned now about the chicken.
You can go, but I will advise you, my two bob advice, to make a small anyana prayer that cover me. It's either your guides or your God, your mvelinga ngongwadi or ka mkhole mmitsa ngona or ke modimo a bopileng lefase lena. Le rapele thapelo nyane nyane hore nka ro ka ntshireleja memoya e leng mo e ska nkaparela ka re le ka no tsamaya le setse le utlo le tlhotsa byanong can't le really something else, or you get home you can't breathe anymore, can't you took something from there.
Because we always have that notion, or if you go to the beach, you're gonna keep a party and you're gonna come pure and clean and all of that.
A smaller prayer would help because people throw lots of crazy things in there.
What about swimming pool then?
The swimming pools?
Yeah, a swimming pool can do the same work with the rivers.
Not really. O ka se parolele munda o ka mara di swimming pool, really you can't do spiritual. Metsi o nyaka metsi a go ntle kwale. Go dinaheng kwale in the nature.
The moving water.
Yes.
Okay.
No, the dam does not move.
Oh, the dam doesn't
the
move.
water must be out there in the bushes.
Yeah.
Connect a lady spirit. That's why they're able to get lots of spirits connecting with them. Because that's why you will hear birds singing. They will come through different signs. And you hear someone saying, there's a bird that knock on my window every day. And when we go there to the bushes, you find that birds are moving around to show you that we are around. Someone will see a snake. I remember cleansing this other gogo. She said she dreamt a cloth of a snake and she didn't see it very well, the color. I'm like, you need to part about it today. And when she left the water, I don't understand because I didn't half ulorile lesela leo a fetsa mo a tsamaya mola re fitla mo sporong o bona noga, which is something I've never seen when I started since I've started going there. So it means it's one of her ancestors showing themselves for we are here. You have done a good work. Your cleansing went well. And when she got home, she started dreaming of the cloth that she was not seeing very well. She was able to see the colors and went and bought the cloth.
If it was me, or there's someone who's witching me. I mean, snake, we always thinking, or there's a witch in between.
No, the ancestors use different symbols. Even when in your dreams, when you dream of snakes, there are snakes that are enemies, and there are snakes that are ancestors. It depends what was happening in the dream. That's why now I prefer a voice note. As most of my work is online. I prefer a voice note explaining dreams, so that I can get to all the corners of the dream, so that I can know was this an enemy or was it ancestors. Because water spirits, which are mndau, most of the time symbolize themselves through a snake. But nakarba jibore ke achaba but ona tisa ngwana munyane ka raloka le yana mobila ke bona ba tsebore ke can take its water spirits visited me.
So on your services, you do services like cleansing people and whatnot. People that you've helped and you be like, wow, I never thought that I can be, this gift is so big. What are those things?
I've cleansed someone who was struggling. She said spiritually she was being abused by ghosts. She was like someone who had a spiritual husband who is a ghost at night. Her relationships don't last. And I remember it was June, 4 year tapama. June it's very cold, and I cleansed her because and when I cleansed her the same night, it came through. It used different faces. A spiritual partner used different faces. It came as an ex-husband. Even a marriage ended because of this demon. I always call it as a demon. I always say people who give bana ba batuluje ba seleka they don't have hearts. Moto ojisa ba tulu fa bana ba to the spiritual partners. And when I cleansed her, it just disappeared, the thing. It came and said goodbye.
Just like that?
It came and said goodbye.
So they hirang vele?
Ke motho bolo re ne robala le yana ne motshwanya o robala le yana because ntwela ikuru ya o imisha bana ba semoya e dira mehlolo e kaofela, and it was blocking her jobs. And she's an engineer. She got a job 1 month 2 weeks later. After cleansing her, she got a job as an engineer in the mine go Wheatbank.
Wow. No sihlari.
Nothing. Ke no mofadi washo. She kept on using the washo le taelo e ke mo fileng yona. But that thing came and Valelisa yona Friday o ke mo tlhapisteng ka June, and then she keep on coming back. She's like, I don't have excuses ya o khantsha cause ke a bereka ke krile mmereko. She was ready to pack everything in a double cab and leave and go back to Northwest. So yeah, she got a job, and she's the one always reminding me. I was cleansing her 2 Saturdays back. Yeah, I was cleansing her, and she always wanted a waterfall, but waterfall e nagi berekisang e supply wa ka pula, so she came at the right time this time.
Okay.
September she was here too to cleanse.
But have you cleansed men?
I do cleanse lots of men. I do have appointments now of 2 ladies who are gifted and men. And he come from a certain church that I can't mention because he was like, I'm not going to be partnering there because there are para bad shades. I'm like, I will do what you want. The main thing is for you to get cleansed. You can just bring coins and maybe some fruits to offer to the water. Yes, to open your luck.
What do you think of these churches? What is your opinion on them?
I have went to lots of churches and I find myself near pastors, and I remember in one of the churches I was growling like a lion, I was dancing like an angel ke saopola moruti o la re ya ke le bona ka tlasa metsi ka ofela le shwile ke bona mapokisi a lena, and to later find out hore moruti o la nka ro joinile dilo, because when we find out re kra hore o bilwe boruti na tshediwa di oli ka motho bolo re it was like some pastor from Nigeria o mo kreile Facebook. They don't even know each other. Or flew all the way ba kopane Facebook ata mo bia boruti ba sa tsebane moruti o na tsena go teng na sa di tsene jeo. So when it comes to churches, I tried also kereke tsa batho ba ba shweu le tsona. I remember this other lady, she see non-stop a re e ke voice ba re moruti wa swane to phela ya di overseer sa fetsi le yana ne ile ka mara plus side ya di Camel Drift ka malalo ana re ja fa se pleke ngwe le ngwe re fitla ra phalaza re ne re ja di tie kwale ne re ja di ngeng kwale ra phalaza gore a re sa tshepa selo. When it comes to churches, I don't trust anything. Nna ke tlo bula ya ka ene batho ba tla para diaparo ka mokho ba nyakang motho latlhela ranta o reng I don't think I will be reached by a church, because when we look at churches re bona batho ba lo ba dira business na ba dimpa ka ba ntlhokomela. So I will not open a church ke re ke tlo ba reach le motho a latlhela ranta ka ba lo ro latlhetse ka rona le dikereke tse bolo ba o latlhela di ranta ba biwa one side di 5 rand one side ya 100 rand one side wa swipe wa modimane thushe kerekeng ya ko ska tswa o swipe iwe. Must I not become greedy because the things that we are seeing at churches, people want to be rich. Nah, I just want to heal people.
I heard that the other day, but at these churches, many of them, they are under this Miss King. Do you remember, Ariga? The Messenias or King? This Satanism.
Yeah, most of them, they've joined things. If you look at them, they wear certain rings, they wear certain things. So now I'm healing. I take off my beads. There are times where they like, oh, put this kind of beads. Sometimes it's on the crystal stones like if I look at empty and my necks are empty. And they wear certain things that give them powers, and they talk bad about sangomas and everything, but they go there
many of us, when you speak of sangomas or gifted people, we struggle to connect with the ancestors, especially when it comes to dreams, because of certain dreams they are very vague. You can't tell or it means this, it means that. How do I connect with my ancestors without using the
when you want to connect with your ancestors, one of the most important things is naive. Wherever you are, I believe your ancestors see you.
Yeah.
Even if you are gift, but yes, they go to certain places to evoke them. But I go to certain places a certain place or a certain prayer for to wake up, or a certain cave to wake up. So the normal thing is naive, and you can boil in pepper. And I don't take pepper as a very hectic herb. You know, just moringa as a natural herb, the parsley, the cinnamon. So you can boil in pepper and drink it. It opens dreams like crazy. You will be able to connect with your guides and your ancestors. Because most of the food that we eat, they are poisoned. So we are not like our great grandmothers. They ate organic things. So their dreams were very vivid, and everything. Abengaka usna motho mo rutileng ka ditoro o kono tseba re today hutla mangmang wa tswa sia bushwa o ile o tla le ngwana o mosoba sokola ka engeng le ditharo ba setsa diputile o bana sa tsure ano emela batho ba le batsene ba tswe kona kono bona re ya gift e ke nnete. But now people don't really dream that much because of the food that we eat. Everything is just junk, everything is just poisoned.
Does food affect those things? Like my dreams?
They do. I eat my nandos whenever I want. My ancestors, they take care of me. And you find people saying, oh, you're eating junk. And you need to be at a certain stage for you to eat all those things. There are certain stages where you are starting, but it's not one size fit all when it comes to spirituality. So it's not one size fit all, but lots of oil le matswai ya khona re tswale le motho, so motho tshwantse cut certain things when they are trying to open their third eye or ka re moya. So dijo they play a big role when it comes to food.
Re ja di Russian, ra ja eng ra ja di
mafura o bona
poloni.
blockang sefuba se a blocka ditoro. You will dream, but when you wake up you forgot everything. That's the painful part.
It's a last thing yana black out na spiritual wife. This guy. So kinyaka re mo check.
Spiritual partner ke monna wa boshiu. Monna wa boshiu o mmona mo diponong a ka tla ka tsela tsa go fapanana to a point where that thing is a demon. It controls your life because mebereko ya blockega, the relationship ya di last, everything in your life it becomes a mess. That thing is a demon. It monitor your every move. Ke dilo tse bolore batho ba di romela baloi, and hanchi moloi wa ka mo ntle bolora se madi ya hao a ka se romela unless they are using like some Malawian, Mozambican, Zimbabwean herbs, not South African normal herbs, unless motho wa gona tseba di thare kudu a seleka ile a witch doctor, not just a normal sangoma. Kare normal sangoma heal people, don't do witchcraft. So most of the time o romelwa ke batho ba heno, o romelwa ke di family member bolore ke madi ya hao. Yes, there are people bolore ba rometjwe ka batho ba ka mo ntle ba bolore ba rekisitse the most dangerous herbs ever. Ke lo tse bolore ba di rumela as like a sejiso motho khona robala ba mojisa robetse a sa ya parting ya motho a sa just kontsha sa motho mara ba re o ne le sejiso te butse sore na ke je dijo tsa metsing sejo se tswa kae kante ke sejiso se bolo gore se ba o jisitse o robetse. So ke lo tse bolo di dirwa ke ditlhare ba di romela ba ntse ba go ella mabitso a hao ke boloi.
Imagine, and
It's witchcraft.
so we should be concerned every time when we dream eating.
Yes, the simple solution, you can wake up and drink your first urine, as crazy as it sounds. You wake up and drink your first urine. Whenever you're dreaming, you're eating things, you wake up and take that first urine. It can be able to cleanse you. Unless it's a very dangerous also, so you will end up after years. Just can take years, you not feeling it. And then after years, you will feel something moving. And when you come to me as a spiritual queen, because I don't do magic. I can't heal them. One. It's a process. So one. But those things, but sometimes it will not come out same time. It's something that you will keep on coming many times. You end up saying, oh, spiritual queen now, she's just chowing my money. So most of the people, I chase them away. As much as I need to heal people, I feel sorry for them, but I feel at the end will end up fighting me and this person because this thing is not going to come out now. Or
you chase them because of they are not patient enough.
Yes, some of them, they need magic, and then I don't do magic, and it's not a thing that you will take out one time and then that's it, just like that. So you were talking about him. I only need his name so that we can check if he do cleansing.
Yes, Arimu check.
It won't be easy now because
yes.
We do have a yes and no, and sometimes a maybe. So yeah. A yes. Can you please show us a yes? Sometimes one move, sometimes two move. A no. Can you please show us a no? My guardian angels. My good spirits, can you please show us a no? No, can you please show us a maybe? Maybe a parallel, one side. Can you please show us a yes? Thank you. Can you please show us a no? Thank you. Can you please show us a maybe? Maybe ibang so ke tlo leader le bitso la gae ke mo checkele gore selo se bolore sa mo tshwenya le re ke spiritual partner ke re bone gore ke ntwe bolore e tla tswa na le gore e tswa kae re check gore e tswa mo bathong bo bolore wa ba tseba ke ba ka mo gae or ke batho ba ka mo ntena batho ba bo mo rometseng a bolore ke mosadi or ke monna na. So with this roads we're able to find out ke ditaola di rotso je go morao kwa lena ba di bitsa mangkhonyane. So they do same work as mangkhonyane. Ke khopela le bitso la lena Elia. Bagolo ba ka e ka ba lore Elia ke nnete o ne le sona spiritual wife na e ka ba lore Elia ke nnete o ne le sona spiritual wife na bagolo o ne le sona na spiritual wife. Sometimes they don't want to answer, they will give us a maybe answer. E ka ba ile hore Elia o na le sona na bagolo spiritual wife se bole hore se a mo tshwenya a robetse ke mosadi wa boshiu o bole hore o tla o tswalla dilo kaofela ba dumetša. Se ka ba ile hore spiritual wife se ra motlhapisha se tlo tsamaya na bagolo ba ka. Spiritual wife se bole hore se mo tshwenya Elia ra motlhapisa se tlo tsamaya na bagolo. But it won't be easy for it to se tsamaye. La bona e re thela morao. Does not mean when it gives you a no you give up, but ba no bontsha hore hey e ka ba mohlolo wa re wa motlhapisha sa tswa kana go eti hore whoever o bole wa motlhapisha re nke botšha gape re bosheletse. E ka ba ile hore Elia spiritual wife se re ya motlhapisha se ya tswana le se bona se tswana ba golo re motlhapisha a ti fela re motlhapisa sa tswana. Ka ba ile hore tshwantse re motlhapishe le bona e boela morao gape ya hanetša gore ka motlhapisa sa tswa. Re ka ba ile hore tshwantse re motlhapishe few times na hantšinyana or spiritual wife se se khono tsamaya na bagolo ba ka re ka ba re ka motlhapisa few times na ba dumetša. Se ka ba ile hore spiritual wife sa Elia o filwe ke batho ba ka monte ke ba loi ba ka monte batho ba ba mo loileng ba mo fa spiritual wife se ba ganetša. E ka ba ile hore ke batho ba ka mo ga yena ba ba ile hore ba loile Elia gore a be le spiritual wife bagolo. E ka ba ile hore ke batho ba ka mo hae ha bona ba madi ya hae ba bole hore ba mo loile ba mo fa spiritual wife sena ba dumetše le bona ya crosser. E ka ba ile hore ke batho ba bo mma hae. Is it the mother side that gave Elia the spiritual wife? Is it the mother side that gave him the spiritual wife? Is it his mother side? Was his mother side involved in this thing? What was Elia's mother side involved? Ya dumetša. A re check gore le ba bo papa ba gona na ba ka ba ile hore batho ba bo papa Elia le bona ba gona ka moara mo fa spiritual wife na bagolo ba ka ba ile hore ba gona na bagolo ba ganetša. It's a no. E ka ba ile hore ke motho wa mosadi ya rometšeng spiritual wife mo Elia. Is it a woman? Is it a woman that sent a spiritual wife to Elia? Is it a woman that sent the spiritual wife to Elia? My good spirit bona mangelo ya gesho. E ka ba ile hore ke motho wa mosadi na a bole hore wa bile spiritual wife se di tlhare na ba dumetša. Ke motho wa mosadi wa side ya bo mmagae. E ka ba ile hore ke motho wa monna le yena o ga ka mo gare na ba ka ba ile hore ba berekishana le motho wa monna gona ka mo side ya bo mmagae ka re le re ba side ya papa ga ya gona ba gona batho ba banna ba bole hore ba berekishana le batho ba basadi ka side ya bo mmagae na ba ganetse ba ra se motho wa monna ke motho wa mosadi ya mo romeletseng spiritual wife ke motho wa side ya bo mmagae batho ba bo papa ga ya ba mo dira selo a se batho ba ka monte thobela.
Can you predict our podcast feature? Where are we standing?
It's not easy.
It's not easy, right?
Sometimes you find people saying you are a seer. Why can't you prophesy me? Kopelo mpotse ditaba. Batho ba utlwa o botla fela o patela mola cashier. It's not all the time where I'm seeing things. Sometimes you see things. Sometimes you don't see exactly what you need to see. As a lady roto, sometimes they give us a maybe whenever we need an answer.
Yes.
Sometimes even when they say no, it's because maybe mutoba dimba tswaleje, sinyama sitswaleje, and then manaba busy kaye. Na gogo, will I get this million contract whatever apply for tendara? Okera mutoba dimba tswaleje sinyama manaba mosetse morao wa kry after some months sinyama was tlhapa se tsamaya badimo ba bula mana ba fela matla. It's gonna say yes, so they don't need to give up immediately when I pick up a no. They need to fight to fix what is giving them a no answer.
I like your honesty because you are telling the truth, Roti. This is how it works, because others will tell you whatever they are saying is correct, you know. Yeah,
I always say on the live, also was live yesterday, that you know what, someone saying asking things, I'm like, I will not answer you. That spiritual queen don't want to lie to you. I don't benefit anything. I don't even know you. Some of you are new in this life. I don't benefit anything by lying to you. So I don't know. You need to consult those things. I can't answer them. You need to consult. We sit down and we check them up, or you go to your near gogo or near healer. I always refer people. If people are supposed to come to me, they will come to me. I always tell people, go to your near healer. I find someone, Aliko Cape Town, or Gogo, I need you. Please go to your near healers, because it's very expensive to come to me. That person will travel and come to me.
Yeah. How often do you dream?
Sometime, you mean me?
Yeah.
I dream the whole week. Sometimes
Really?
I dream a little bit. Sometimes you will dream the whole night. I heard another gogo, she said she dream every day the whole night. Someone on the live yesterday also said that they sleep a lot and they dream a lot. Is it a bad thing? I'm like, it's not a bad thing. Are you not working? Sleeping, are you in 24 hours? How many hours do you sleep? I think she didn't respond, or she responded. The messages were going so fast because the live had 500 and something people, and then it went down. So I do dream a lot. I do dream a lot. And some dreams are just normal dreams, and some are showing the future, and some are visions. So they are not dreams. So yeah, I dream.
How do you distinguish that? Or this one is kipono?
Dipono, when you see Dipono, you wake up shaking. They will scare you because they will be showing me my cousin who's going to be shot, or someone who's going to get an accident. So they're very vivid, and they're very scary when you see Dipono. Dipono, they are very short and simple. They are not too long. But when it comes to the Toro it's slowly, maybe in the bushes. So some dreams are showing us the future. Some dreams are just things that we think about. So people dream things that they think about. I always tell people, ex, bare gogo ke lora ka ex yaka. How ex ya how we lora, because it's either you still in love with this person, or you are still dreaming about them because you think about this person. Or you have soul ties because you used to do things together. So spiritually, it's like you are married to that person.
Yes.
They have spiritual ties. So you need to fix it. It's either you cut the ties, or you stop thinking about that person, because you will dream them the next 5 years. So people do dream about their exes, and the dreams that we have, it's mostly things that we think about, and some are prophetic dreams, because even a 6-year-old, when they wake up, I need to know what did they dream. My granny, she's 70 something, almost 80, she still remembers her dream, and she dreamed prophetic dream. I'm like, ay gogo mara wachabela gift ya how mara ara wena kina neo.
Oh, wow. So last when you dreamt of something, no loraka eng?
I dream lots of water. I dream lots of water and lots of caves. Like in the early hours, I dreamt during all sorts of things. But and accuse your mother of fraud who passed away, opening a case for someone who passed away, and that was the dream. I think it's something that I was thinking about, not really, but at the same time, it was prophetic. It was prophetic. Even when you dream someone crying, it means there's lots of happiness coming their way. It means lots of happiness coming their way.
Crying?
Yeah, they're crying, but it's an opposite. There will be happiness coming their way. So most of my dreams, I remember cleansing someone saying, Coco, will I stop dreaming about water? I'm like, you are going to see water like no one's business from here. You opened now. So most of my dreams, I'm at the water. Some of the things that they're showing me, the people who are busy witching me, the things that they're doing, and they will not even pass. Some of the things I dream about family members, the messages that I have to give them. Sometimes I even dream of the people that consult with me, that tell them this and this and this and this. I remember I dreamt of this guy. He stay around here. He said I will see him after the podcast. The guy was working overseas, and he came back, and it's someone that is looking for a child. And when he's organizing with this lady, he called me medium. I don't know. People can call me many things. They call me Mira,
yes.
spiritual gogo, lots of things. And the guy, when I had a dream about him, I think my ancestors were thanking the cloth that he came with from Ghana, and he gave me some coins, because I was like, I collect lots of coins because I inherited lots of foreign coins. Can you please bring me some coins? I bought this other cloth in Mozambique. Someone had a friend that wanted to consult, and they say they're from Mozambique. I was like, can I send you money? They buy me when they go home, and they bought me 3 cloths. You can even carry the baby with it. They're very strong, and they're amazing. When I'm tying it as a head wrap, people be like, wow, it looks so good. So the guy, I had a dream about him after he gave me the cloth and the coins. When I dream about him, the lady that he's planning to have kids with, she's HIV positive. And then when I tell him, so be very careful of whoever you're trying to make a baby with, because I know you really need a baby. He's working very well. He have a house, he have a car. when he tell the lady started confessing. She have 6 kids with different men, and this kid will be the 7th kid that he wanted to have with her. He's like, no, I've never touched her. And when I told her the dream that you had, she started confessing that she's HIV positive.
Sure.
And Gogo, I almost get into some putra nonsense, and the baby was going to be sick. I was going to be sick. Oh Lord, thank you so much for the dream. So I also dream about people that I cleanse. Some of them I see myself cleansing them. I'm not supposed to call people to come to me. They need to come to me. But I see that whenever I had a dream, I must pass it. I remember dreaming this other gogo also, telling her that, you know what, I see you and me at the ocean. So I believe one of the days she need to go to the ocean. It's either she go with me or not. But it's up to her whether she take it serious or not.
Yeah.
So I find myself also dreaming about people that I help. That I'm not even thinking about, because there are many, and then I have a dream about certain one.
Okay. Siyayivala ngithi. Siyayivala. I don't know ukuthi khona ngikhohliwe go outside, but we're about to close it. But now we are closing it with me. Now you're gonna check me. Look at them. They're so heavy, man. They want to hear something.
Do you want rods or do you want cards?
I want the cards.
You want the cards?
Yes. He's celebrating. Ufuna ukuzwani?
Oh Lord, unyaka ditaba tsa
O
batho.
batla ditaba tsa batho. O rata ditaba sharp.
So I mix them around after every shuffle.
Okay.
I mix them around. I will need your name.
Okay, igama lami nguVelments, ne?
Velma.
Siluma.
You can repeat your name again?
Velments.
Velments.
Siluma. Yeah.
Siluma. Okay. Rona ba gesho ba dimba gesho ba lesedi ba ganya ba mme ba papa ba lesedi ba ganya re ne le Velments Siluma.
Yes, Siluma.
Velments Siluma wa bujisha gore ja bophelo ba gae direng bona ba gesho ba lesedi ba ganya ba mme ba papa re botjeng ka Velments Siluma. Velments Siluma. Velments Siluma. You can pack them for me while they fall. It's kawela. Velments Siluma. Oh. Velments Siluma. Ganya lesedi ba mme ba papa ba lesedi ba ganya ditaba tsa Velments Siluma. How many are there?
4.
Velments Siluma. Go bala ditaba tsa Velments Siluma. Ganya lesedi ba mme ba papa ba lesedi ba ganya. E bang ka re ke thapelo. Ke ba gopela le kwa. Re ba gopela ka re ditaba tsa di jumonna. Gift a gina yona bona ba sampha yona. Velments Siluma. Velments Siluma. Velments Siluma. Go bala ditaba tsa Velments Siluma ba golo ba lesedi ba ganya. Velments Siluma.
Ziyaphuma indaba, ziyaphuma.
Kana nengirira 5.
Zaphuma indaba.
That's kana gada Lord. Velments Siluma. Ganya lesedi ba mme ba papa lesedi ba ganya re go bala ditaba tsa Velments Siluma.
Riga. No wala buka.
Wow, I think they're enough. We have lots of ndavas here. So, hekele rita ka mukho ke bolela ka lena, your partner, your friends, your families, your enemies, they warn you, they guide you. Please pray for good to happen, the bad to not happen. Pray for good to happen, the bad to not happen. Ke bona you moving on, leaving behind such as a job or relocating, ke bona end of your relationship. The reading might pick on you. Your partner, your friends, your families, your enemies, they warn you, they guide you. Move on, leaving behind such as a job or relocating. Kibona end of the relationship. Relationship ikabe marato or yabuwera. Kibona defeat, but let go of that relationship. Detox, move on. Beware of a false friend. Kibona mutwa monna, yebolo mutwa to dira anything to put you down. Arikinyogo mwana sa jwelele mo bophilong. Kurele lo rutshwentsho ra dibere se ditharo to dibere ke sa monna o utletse fifi no mo lebele juno ba senyama yana self ka baka la pilwentswe e re bonang ka baka la hore o mo lebele utletse bo angriness o mo lebeletse utletse bo pelumpe ke monna mogolonyana ke motho boloro in their 40s ke bona a negative person in your life who may betray you or hold you back it's to le tlhaba ka le rumo ka mo mokokotlong or o le hold up back ko tlo make sure le tswele pilo mo bopilong and you think you know him but not as much as you think he's a snake. When you look the other side he changes face. Ke bona the good news regarding your finances. I don't know if you're waiting for any money. I see your finances improving or your investments but something will be coming soon. So pray for good to happen, the bad
Hallelujah.
to not happen. The reading always have good and bad. Ke bona magodu ke tsebore sa lela utswe wana or la scam wana ke
got
bona
scammed.
theft le bona ke ka rena le tla re ya go go buditse a shena theft ke bona betrayal batho ba le tlhaba ka le rumo ka mo mokokotlong ke bona you someone running away ke bona botlhoka nnete man ke bona di dishonest. I see cheating, I see batho ba separate if ba nyalane ke divorce, I see some lots of affairs ke bona financial responsibilities necessary ba re le tshwantse gore lebe the responsibility di tla ka mara di chelete for you to achieve and have a prosperity. Financial stability is necessary in order to achieve and have a prosperity. Ke bona wealth, I see foundation in money. I see a new relationship e ka ba ya marato or ya business or ya bogotsi ke bona a new journey into your emotional realm. But decide where you want to go. Look deep ka mara botipa ba pelo ya lena le lebelo re ke eng se bolo re la senya ka botsebotse lena. There is promise of emotional fulfillment. Ke bona there is new endeavors, opportunity to learn as di buka fela. It can be you are learning about anything in this life. It's necessary for you to transition. Ke bona di relocating emang le relocate le ya gaina or ne le motho relocate nkare e jwala bobedi wana byanong ke bona di moving ke bona di traveling but you must put boundaries. Teach people how to treat you. You can't let someone just open your wardrobe bala tlantse di aparo dira ka mokganya ka ngwe di family member ba le roge ka mokgobanya ka. You must put boundaries. You don't step here in the name of peace. You don't let people hurt you or harm you in the name of peace. Le di dimage a ke tsebore ke mangwa o shia di legacy or di chelete a ke tsebe ke di inheritance or ke di retirement money na but ke bona motho bolo tlo shia di chelete a shiela motho mongwe ka mogae if it's not for you. Ke bona motho a mosadi yo bolo re tshwenya ke pupelo mosadi yo ifana moya a yespetela mara ifone le moya a tsama o lokisha mandau wa hae ko metsing ka re ke motho bolo re tseita o tla ba le di fibroids di cyst or ba felletsa ba mo operator a dira di miscarriage or di stillborn ke bona motho bolo re ne le di skills man di quality art some craftsmanship ke bona teamwork ke bona some home repairs like di renovation ke bona motho a monne bolo re ba lebella bana ba ba sore a tshaba re ba role di noga a ke tsebe ke mang maybe it's you in the future ba bangwe ba gona bana di noga ba bangwe ba gona they are blessed so that's why re bona fela motho ane le chelete re se tira tshoga re o igreile ka chelete ke bona motho a monne immediately when I pick up a man if it's not you now it can be you in the future or it's picking up someone in the family or a friend. Ke motho bolo is a solid practical man ke bona material success like houses car money ke motho bolo ne di chelete tse do dira business e se pela ga botse or they work in a very higher position ke bona motho bolo re ka mo heno feeling ga re batho bana taba le yena man they are upset their absence in their life in her life or his life ke motho bolo re batho bana kwele bohloko man ka mara bophelo ba hae bana taba o feeling ga re dilo tsa ga ya dia felela mara ke bona le tlo kera di gift tse bolo rala di naganela ke bona di challenges at work or business. I see you having some challenges at work or business or picking up someone in the family. Ke bona di financial prosperity. I see good fortune coming your way. Good fortune mostly it's money. Ke bona le tlo kwa ditaba tse dimpe man ke bona motho a tshwarwa ya dronkong ka mogeno a re tsebore ke mango dira lo tse di doji ke bona batho ba tla mo lena ka maka man le tlhokomele batho bolo re they can be very bad friends acting like they are good friends mara bona mono montshintšu le aparetse man batho bana le jealousy man gore ba le hatella ba re hi man motho jealousy e feletse e dira gore batho ba tsene dindumbeng ba tsene dipolekeng tse di wrong or ba le khesa ka mantswe ya mabi ka baka la mona le rapediše ka kudu gore modimo wa ka batho ba le gore ba dula ka lebitšwela ka ba dira mona ba se ka phomelela ka baka la gore jela se le aparetseng ke ntši man batho ba le bonelwa ba tenaleya batho ba le lebelela ba tlalelana ka moya ka baka la jealous gore motho a gona gore nkare a ka wela kwa mothong nkare nka mothula wele kwa ka baka la mona a ke tsebe ke yona maybe mmereko le o dirang mo ba bona mo le yang gona so ba le mona for lena so le rapediše ka kudu gore batho ba le gore ba tsena dindumbeng gore ba tsena dipolekeng tse di wrong ba se ka phomelela ka baka la mona o bone le ngwana ba feletse ba fitlhisa dipolekeng tse kgole ba fitlha ba consulta ka lebitso la lena
Thobela. By saying that, see you on the next episode. Are you in jar?